Jessica and I'm 13 years old.
You say you like working out. What got you into working out at the gym?
Comparing myself to TikTok and like Instagram, like other people. Realizing that like I'm like not as perfect as them.
How has social media affected the way you think about food?
Like some people eat better than others, or like some also like have more like portion control and like don't eat a bunch of food, so like get reflected off of me.
Do you feel like you're the only one that's been affected by social media, or do you think your friends have similar?
No, definitely my friends. Like some of them are like, they're like, I haven't eaten all day, and then you're like, why? And they're like, because it's grossing on TikTok that if you just chew gum and drink water, like, and you starve yourself, then you'll lose more weight quickly. It's more the like expectation versus reality. Like that's the expectation at our age, or else you're just gonna be called mid.
So what's the worst video you've seen on the internet?
The worst one that I've seen was this girl. She like they were like filming something, and she accidentally shot her boyfriend, and then she shot herself and committed suicide because she would end up going to jail. So she just shot herself, and they were both just dropped dead to the floor.
And when you saw that, how did that make you feel?
My heart sunk. I was like I was not expecting it. I thought it was just like a regular video on TikTok, and so I had to like swipe and refresh, and like.
Do you wish you never saw that video in the first place?
Yep, pretty traumatizing.
What would you say the most disturbing thing is that you've seen on social media?
I've seen like suicidal things like pop up on TikTok or Instagram. Yeah. Really sad.
Or like world news that's happening.
Yeah.
It can be very sad.
Reality.
How did it make you feel?
Depressed.
Sad.
Do you guys have social media?
Yes.
Why?
To fit in with society.
And to talk to other people.
Have it to like talk to other people and like get involved in like what's going on.
Do you think you'd be a different person without social media?
Yes.
Why?
Because social media is very much,
everyday
it
life.
influences everything, and it
Yeah.
influences like how you act and everything.
So would you say it's affected you negatively?
In some ways,
In some way, yes. In some ways, positive.
Gives you a filter of how life really is. And it makes it hard in person to have social interactions when most of the time it's on the phone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think you could go 24 hours without social media?
Yes.
I could, but it'd be really
You
hard.
don't want to, but yes.
My name is Nishan Wonder. I'm 19 years old, and I do YouTube videos with my little brother. I think YouTube is a really good way to channel your creativity into an income, if that makes sense. So if you have ideas, you think about things a lot, it's easier to express them on social media than it is like in person between people, and you can make a decent living off of it. So
Has social media improved your mental health?
well, it depends if we're talking about consuming or creating social media, because consuming social media, it's easy to just scroll, distract yourself, but creating it, I think is pretty good, because you just learn like certain things that you wouldn't learn with a normal job, like just certain algorithms that wouldn't make sense in just like the normal world. I don't know. That's the best way I can explain it.
How would you describe social media in your own personal opinion?
I honestly think social media can be really toxic in some ways, but I also think it could be really, really motivational. Like, there's the different sides to it. There's like the brainless, like just scrolling on social media, and then there's the people that are actually trying to make a change. There's the people that are actually trying to do things, and I really appreciate those people. But social media does have space to improve. I will say that, and I'm just excited to see those changes.
If you could go back and never go on social media,
I mean, I don't know. Social media is not like something I want to be a part of me for the rest of my life. Like, it's good for a certain amount of time, and then you kind of, there's nothing really to do with it. Unless you blow up and you have like millions of followers, that's a different story, but I don't know.
Hi, I'm Denise Siegel. I've been a school psychologist in Clovis Unified this is coming up on my 30th year. I have a bachelor's degree in psychology and a master's in psychology as well. This is the one story that I always remember that I felt was like incredibly damaging. We had a student at another high school that I used to work at, and he was in the locker room changing. Actually was taking a shower after practice, and some other boys took some pictures of him in the shower and posted them.
What social media platform do you believe to be the most dangerous?
So I would say Snapchat, because I think what I know about Snapchat is you can post something and then supposedly goes away, right? But we know people screenshot stuff that in their minds think it's just going to disappear, and then that's where kids get into some danger, into some risky stuff. There's predators online. There's all kinds of things that can go wrong with stuff like that.
Have you noticed that phones or social media have a more negative or positive effect on children that you see?
I would say now it's probably more the negativity outweighs the positive. There's always been 24 hours in a day, right?
Right.
But if 6 hours of that day, let's say, is on a screen, whether it be a computer or phone, that's taking away from people interacting with each other, from even something as simple as families sitting down to dinner together, basic things like that where people used to interact. That's no longer happening, I think, because of some of the social media stuff.